Hello everyone, welcome to Maths Fields. In this session, we are going to learn Theorem 6.4, which is referred to as SSS, that is side-side-side similarity criteria. This theorem states that if in two triangles, sides of one triangle are in the same ratio or proportion to the corresponding sides of the other triangle, then their corresponding angles are equal and hence the two triangles are similar. What does this mean? Let's say we have two triangles ABC and DEF as shown in the diagram, and if the sides of triangle ABC are in the same ratio or proportion to the corresponding sides of triangle DEF, that is, if AB by DE is equals to BC by EF is equals to AC by DF, then the corresponding angles are equal. That means angle A is equals to angle D, angle B is equals to angle E, angle C is equals to angle F. So what is given here? Two triangles ABC and DEF such that AB by D is equals to BC by EF is equals to AC by DF. And what is to prove? Angle A is equals to angle D, angle B is equals to angle E, angle C is equals to angle F, so that triangle ABC will be similar to triangle DEF. So this we have to prove. Now to prove this, we will use the concept of congruency of triangles similar to theorem 6.3, and we will cut the bigger triangle DEF at points P and Q in such a way that this is point Q, in such a way that AB is equals to DP and AC is equals to DQ. So let's write the construction here. Cut DP is equals to AB and DQ is equals to AC and join PQ. Start the proof here. Here we need to prove corresponding angles, right? So angle A is equals to angle D, angle B is equals to angle E, and angle C is equals to angle F. For this to prove, we will first prove triangle ABC and triangle DPQ are congruent. By construction, we know that DP is equals to AB and DQ is equals to AC. So if somehow we prove the third side, that is BC of triangle ABC is equals to PQ of triangle DPQ, then we can say triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DPQ, right? And hence by CPCT, corresponding angles will also be equal. Let's start with what is given. We are given this ratio. Since we know AB and AC are equal to DP and DQ respectively, we will use this first term, this and this. Last term, what is it? AB by D is equals to AC by DF. This is given. And in construction, we know DP is equals to AB and DQ equals to AC. So we can replace AB here by DP. So it will be DP by D is equals to, and we can replace AC by DQ. So we get this. This is by construction. If we see this ratio in the diagram in triangle DEF, with this ratio, we are not able to conclude anything, right? Now, what if we get PE in place of DE and here QF in place of DF? That means if we would have got DP by P is equals to DQ by QF, we would have used converse of BPT and proved that PQ is parallel to EF. Now just think, can we somehow change this DE into PE and DF into QF? Yes. Let's first take the reciprocal of this. We get dE by dP is equals to dF by dQ. This is the reciprocal. Now if you check triangle DEF, what is DE? It is dP plus P. And what is DF? It is dQ plus QF. Right? Now this equation we can write as dP by dP plus PE by dP and dQ by dQ plus QF by dQ, right? So we get dP by dP plus PE by dP is equals to dQ by dQ plus QF by dQ. dP and dP will get cancelled here. dQ and dQ will get cancelled here. We get 1 plus PE by dP is equals to 1 plus QF by dQ. 1 from both the sides will get cancelled. We get PE by dP is equals to QF by dQ. Now if you see this, we have got PE in place of DE and QF in place of DF. So if we take the reciprocal of this, we get dP by PE equals to dQ by QF. Since now we have got this ratio, we can use converse of BPT theorem, right? So by converse of BPT, PQ is parallel to EF. This is by converse of BPT. And now since line PQ is parallel to line EF, we can write angle P is equals to angle E and angle Q is equals to angle F by corresponding angles. So we can write in triangle DPQ and triangle DEF, angle P is equals to angle E and angle Q equals to angle F. And therefore, triangle DPQ is similar to triangle DEF by AA similarity criteria. And now since both the triangle DPQ and DEF are similar, we can write the ratio of the corresponding sides equal. So dP by DE is equals to dQ by DF is equals to PQ by EF. Now we don't need this middle term. And we know dP equals to AB by construction. So we can replace dP by AB. So we get AB by DE is equals to PQ by EF. Let's do the numbering to the equations. Let's give this given equation as 1, this as 2, this as 3. And now if you compare this third equation with the first equation, that is the given, we have given that AB by DE is equals to BC by EF. So from 1 and 3 we can write BC by EF is equals to PQ by EF, right? And this EF will get cancelled from both the sides. We get BC is equals to PQ. Now from construction we know AB equals to DP and AC equals to DQ. And also we got the third side BC equals to PQ. So all the three sides are now equal in triangle ABC and DPQ. So we can say therefore triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DPQ. And therefore angle A is equals to angle D, angle B is equals to angle B, and angle C is equals to angle Q. And if we take this equation as fourth, now if you compare this second equation with the fourth equation, so from 2 and 4 you can write angle A is equals to angle D, angle B is equals to angle E, and angle C is equals to angle F. Here we proved that corresponding angles of triangle ABC and triangle DEF are equal, and hence we can say these two triangles ABC and DEF are similar. Hence proved. Now you may recall the two conditions we learned for two triangles to be similar. First condition was if their corresponding angles are equal, and second condition was if their corresponding sides are in the same ratio or proportion, then the two triangles are said to be similar, right? However, on the basis of theorem 6.3 and 6.4, we can now say that in case of similarity of the two triangles, it is not necessary to check both the conditions, as one condition implies the other. So, if we check either of the two conditions, we can prove the similarity of the two triangles.